Like heads of state and government will today discuss the conflict in the DRC. President Cyril Ramaphosa will lead South Africa's delegation in the capital Harare. Of course, as we've mentioned, 13 South African soldiers have been killed in the eastern parts of the Congo. It's not yet clear whether DRC President Felix Tshisekedi will attend today's meeting. That country's Minister of Communications is Patrick Katembwe. He says they're committed to ongoing peace talks. Meanwhile, M23 leader Corneille Nangaa has responded to accusations that they're being backed by Rwandan forces in this conflict.
This best option is on the way, is working in Luanda. Because in Luanda process, Luanda process was a mix of Nairobi process, one side, and discussion between DRC and Rwandan side. Today, we have all the solution in the paper. Let me tell you that we, as DRC, we never say no to dialogue. Okay. We never ever say no to dialogue. It's clear that the dialogue, as it was decided by head of state in Nairobi process, will be organized around the President Uhuru Kenyatta. The President Uhuru Kenyatta is the mediator because in the eastern part of DRC, the armed group, the armed M23 is not only the only one armed group. You see, that's one level. The second level is what we've been doing with Rwandan side, with Angola in the middle. So today, what you are saying is, it was already done, but here there is one person who's blocking all the process. His name is the President Kagame. That's why he should be sanctioned. There is needs to put more pressure on him and to make sure that he can get involved to come back in the peace conversation so we can solve the issue. It's clear that if you have to listen to his narrative, even in front of the South African president, you can see that what he wants, President Kagame, is not peace.
Okay, finally, South Africans are worried. They don't know what's happening to their sons and daughters, mothers, fathers, uncle. I'm talking about the SADC troops. I'm sure Malawi feels the same, and Tanzania. What is the state of the SADC troops? We are told they have been surrounded. We are getting messages from soldiers sending messages to their families that they are in a very, very bad situation. Anything can happen to them. What is the condition for them to be able to be released, but also the soldiers who died, their bodies to be repatriated to South Africa?
So, you know, that's the sad part of the story. How can you understand that the President Kagame can give to his army the authorization to attack peacekeeper for United Nations, to attack a soldier from this DRC?
No, that you have already pointed out to. You even saying the international community must take action. But I'm saying, tell us, how is our troops? We are told they are in a dire situation.
Anytime. You know, actually in Goma, no one is in a good situation. And that's why we are working with international community to find a solution more quickly, because Rwandan army is committing massacre in the city. But what I've heard for the past days, we know that there is South African soldier inside, some DRC side. We should thank them because they've been there, they've been very helpful in order to protect populations. And we know now there is a kind of discussion about the way we will make sure they're not attacked or they're not victim of any kind of attack from Rwandan side. And that's the point today. And we are working, even today we have a meeting with MONUSCO, with all the government, to see the way we can give answer to all those soldiers we deserve to have to be in condition of accomplishing their duty. We are working on that, and you can continue to watch closely. And I'm sure nothing will happen to them because the President Kagame crossed all the limits. I'm not sure he's going to take another limit by trying to attack them, by trying to do something against them, because they are very brave, they are our heroes.
Thank you so much, Minister, for your time. We will keep in touch. If there's any development, please don't hesitate to send us messages, please.
Before we start this conversation, I would like to say thank you to all the people from South Africa. They are brothers. The commitment of the President Ramaphosa to help to build peace in DRC is a good act that Congolese people are watching. And I hope in the coming days we will definitely find a solution to this issue so we can continue the work to strengthen our economic ties and our partnership.
Is President Tshisekedi attending the SADC meeting in Zimbabwe?
But I don't know yet, because the president is busy following the situation in the ground. But at least if he's not coming himself, he will make sure the DRC is represented, because we know we should make sure with our friends and brothers from SADC, we are at the same level so we can work to bring back peace in the eastern part of DRC.
I also mentioned that the bad governance of the Kinshasa regime, putting opposition party either in jail or exile, even killing some of them. Today, I say we have about 100 political leaders' personality in exile, just because the regime Tshisekedi has installed a kind of dictatorship that we have to take it away. But indeed, I also mentioned the fact that the division of people, tribalism, and the fact that Tshisekedi has hired a lot of mercenaries, European mercenaries, a lot of using the FDLR people and training them with the FADC. All these are the reasons why we start as a tribe, and we are going to fight until we get to Kinshasa. We have come to Goma to stay. We are not going to withdraw, but we are going to move forward from Goma, Bukavu, Kisangani, Bunia, Lubumbashi, Kananga, Mbujimayi, up to Kinshasa, and then to start Congo development. When you say Rwanda is supporting you, Rwanda is supporting you, Rwanda is supporting you, this is one of the Kinshasa propaganda to hide the bad governance has been doing so far. You know, in Kinshasa today is the very, when you look at the city, when you look at the people, anger, no food, no education, no water. All this for Kinshasa, they say, is just because of Rwanda. So the good question, before I answer your question, I think the good question is to know how many countries are in Congo today. Uganda is in Congo, dealing with Tshisekedi because they have this joint mission, and they're in Beni and no one is talking about it. And they say that they are there because they are fighting against ADF. Burundi is in Congo. These are the people we have been fighting in Goma and up to now. They are still deploying other people. I can say that Malawi, they are in Congo. South Africans, they are in Congo. Tanzanians, they are in Congo. You have European mercenaries, more than 1,000 or 2,000. They were in Congo because they are being defeated now. When you look at the MONUSCO contingencies, you have about 10 or even more citizenship. They are all in Congo. All those countries are in Congo. And they are saying that we are Rwanda, just because some of us speak the same language like Rwanda. He said, but we are Congolese. And the question might be, should be, what are those people doing in Congo? You know the reason?
I don't.
The reason is because there is a failure of state.